Good morning, Grace. Good morning to you too, Mindy. Is it a good morning? Somehow, I highly doubt that. Sorry, I don't understand what you mean. Is everything all right? No, it's not. Would you like to explain yourself? What is that? Is there something wrong with your lawn? Okay, so you aren't going to admit it. Look at the picture. Where are my candy canes? Am I supposed to know that? Perhaps you've put them in the fridge. Seriously? You must be kidding me. What? That's where we store them. I mean, I know you don't necessarily have to do that, but we do that anyway. Why would I care about that? Okay, I'm going to cut to the chase. I know for a fact that you stole the decorative candy canes from my lawn. You had decorative candy canes on your lawn? Sorry, I haven't had the time to look closely at the decorations. Stop playing dumb! I saw the footprints in the snow leading to your house. I know one of you did it. If it wasn't you, it was your husband. I'm giving you a chance to confess before I call the police. That's ridiculous. Why would we take your decorations? Because my decorations make your house look pathetic in comparison? You've put nothing outside, not one thing. Now you're just being rude for no reason. We only decorate the interior of our house. It saves us time and money. Do you have any pictures of the footprints you found? I have something better. They are still here, frozen in the snow. All right, are you home? I'd like to take a look at them myself. Sure, you're free to come over. Don't think you can get rid of the evidence, though. I'll take pictures. Sure, do that. Hey, honey, I have a bit of a strange question for you. What is it? Did you, for some reason, go over to Mindy's yard last night? No, I didn't. Why would you ask? Should I have? No, it's just that, apparently, someone's stolen her Christmas decoration and she thinks the thief was one of us. There were footprints leading to our house, so I can kind of see where she's coming from. They were hardly visible anymore, but I could definitely see remnants of them in the snow. I was at home all night. I don't think I even left the bed. I hope you aren't accusing me of stealing whatever it was that got stolen. No, of course not. I'm just tired of this little feud. Maybe she's just bored, but can't she find somebody else to entertain her? Why do we have to play along? I'm not sure what her problem is, and those barely visible footprints, that's hardly any evidence. Does she not have any camera footage? I guess not. Maybe we should get her a Ring doorbell for Christmas this year. Speaking of which, should I check our camera footage? That seems like a lot of work over something relatively inconsequential. Were the decorations that expensive? She said they cost $500, and they also had a lot of sentimental value. Where did she manage to find $500 candy canes? What could be so special about them? They looked pretty ordinary to me. I'm not sure. Then again, I'm not a Christmas decorations expert. Anyway, I'll check the footage just in case. You really don't have to do that. No, it's okay. I want to do this in the spirit of the holidays. Besides, I feel kind of bad for her. She's my mother's age and she lives all alone. She's so vulnerable to these things. All right, as you wish. You can check the footage before midnight, I'll check after. That way we can speed up the process. Good idea, let's do that. Mindy, do you have a moment? I'd like you to come over and have a look at our camera footage. You can clearly see someone dressed in black taking your decoration and running off into the street. Now you're just making things up. Why would someone put that much effort into stealing them? I'm telling the truth. It was all caught on our camera. Just come over and have a look. Okay, I wanted to do that anyway to search your house. You can't be serious. I assure you, I'm very serious about this. What if they're still there? You could have stashed them away somewhere. You know what? Why don't I just send you the footage instead? That way you don't have to walk all the way across the street. So you're getting scared? That's what I thought. Please check your email, see if you can identify the person in the video. Well, that could be anyone. That could be you. Where were you at 3:40 a.m. last night? I was asleep. Also, that person looks nothing like me. How can you tell? They are wearing a black hoodie and covering their face. I don't even own a black hoodie. And even if I did, I'm sure I'd be able to identify myself on the footage. I don't believe you. You could have bought one for this occasion. And even if you had identified yourself, it's not like you'd be honest about it and come clean. I'm going to call the police. Okay, well, do as you wish. I'll show the footage to the police and they'll determine whether or not we're at fault. Fine. I guess you'll be spending Christmas in prison this year. Don't say I didn't warn you. I gave you a chance to come clean. Thank you very much for that, but I'm going to prove my innocence. How can you be this shameless? What is it this time? You stole my inflatable Santa! No, I didn't. We'll see about that. I'll call the police and I'm sure they'll side with me this time. You know, Mindy, I'm sure they have actual criminals to deal with. You're really just wasting their time for no reason. No reason? So theft is no longer considered a crime? Is that what you're saying? Well, no, but you refuse to let them do their job. How will they ever find the culprit when you insist on blaming us? But the footprints in the snow! What about the camera footage? That was inconclusive. And the footprints in the snow are not. They aren't nearly well preserved enough for us to compare the size to our shoes. It's not like they were leading up to our doorstep either. The thief was clearly walking toward the street. They could have gone anywhere from there. You could have gotten rid of the evidence on your side. Maybe they were leading to your doorstep. Who can say that for certain now? Do you want to search through the snow again? I don't know what you want from me. I want you to either return the decorations or reimburse me for the expense. I can't return what I haven't stolen. And I'm not going to pay you for falsely accusing me and my husband of petty theft. Petty theft? The Santa Claus cost me $400. Seriously, where are you getting those decorations from? Are they made of gold or something? Why are you spending so much money on them? It's my money. I'll spend it as I see fit. But if you absolutely have to know, they are on the pricier side because the excess is going to a charity that buys Christmas gifts for orphans. There. Do you feel worse about being so judgmental now? Oh, sorry. I do feel bad about that. I had no idea you were donating to a charity. I think that's very generous of you. Yes, it is. Well, that still doesn't mean you can accuse us with no evidence, though. I'm sure the police will agree. Again. What am I supposed to do then? Just sit here and watch as my yard gets emptied out? It's almost Christmas. Okay, how about this? Tell me, how tall was that inflatable Santa? I don't know, around 4 feet? Okay. Looking at the footage from last night, the thief appears to be around 5'10". Look at this picture. Whoever the thief is, they're much taller than me, but shorter than my husband. That is a little strange, I agree. But you could have been wearing high heels. Even you can tell how ridiculous that sounds, right? Okay, fine. I admit it's possible that you and your husband are innocent. Is that what you wanted to hear? I was expecting an apology, but since it's you, I guess this will do. Well, you could have still hired someone to do the dirty work for you to throw me off the scent. I'm not apologizing until I've made sure you aren't guilty. It's clearly the same person in both videos, though. Come on, Mindy, you know I'm right. Well, this is just great. Now I'm back to square one. Why are they doing this to me? Ever since Everett passed away, no one's taken me seriously. This is a disaster. What am I doing here? I should just sell this house and move. What? No, that's not true. Everyone in the neighborhood respects you a lot. I'm sure they wouldn't do this to you. It must be an outsider. Do you really think so? I do. That has to be the case. But that means I'm even less likely to catch them in time. I wanted the house to look exquisite by the time Otis arrived for Christmas. How could I catch the thief in 2 days? I'm sure they're going to strike again tonight to steal my reindeer decorations. I've got an idea. It's a little crazy, but it might just work. I'm ready to do whatever it takes. I'll take them down if it's the last thing I do in this neighborhood. What if I stay awake all night and stake out your house? If the thief does return, I can call the police and they'll probably be able to get your decorations back. But what if he's gone by the time they get here? We need to catch them ourselves. That sounds a bit too dangerous, doesn't it? What if they have a weapon? Why would they? They seemed pretty confident without it the last 2 nights. It could have been concealed. It's still better to alert the authorities. All right, but I'm also staying awake. I'm going to wait by the front door. Okay, but please don't do anything rash. You can't confront them or run after them. Sure, I won't do that. Oh, what if I stay out in my car and follow them? Please don't tell me you're thinking of running them over. No, of course not. Who do you think I am, some deranged lunatic? I just want to see where they're taking my decorations. Staying outside in the freezing cold seems far too unsafe. Let's just stick to the plan for now, okay? Okay, fine. I promise I'll try to do that. Well, I guess that's as good as it's going to get. I think I can see some movement coming from the bushes. I'm not too sure, though. Do you see anything? I don't see anyone out there. False alarm. I think it was just a cat. It's almost 4 a.m. Maybe they aren't coming. No, I'm sure they'll show up eventually. I'm going to get another cup of coffee. Okay, you do that. Louie and I will stay on guard. Did you hear that? What's going on outside? Can you see anything suspicious? Someone's car just parked in front of your house. I guess they needed a vehicle to take all of my reindeer decorations. The audacity of this lowlife. Quick, write down their license plate number. I'm on it. They're wearing a large winter coat. They're walking toward your front door. I'm calling the police. I'm going to run upstairs and drop something on them from the window. Mindy, no. What if they get seriously injured? You don't want to risk that over $900? No, it'll be fine. They'll just pass out. After that, the two of you can come over and help me tie them up so that he doesn't run away before the police get here. Wait, I think he's knocking on the door. Do you hear him knocking? Mindy, I don't think that's the thief. Mindy, wait! Mindy! Is everything all right over there? How is Otis? I think he's fine. Luckily, he was able to dodge that flower pot. He slipped and fell down on the snow. Mindy's making him some hot chocolate. Still no sign of the thief? Nope. I doubt they'll be coming tonight. Well, they definitely won't make a move after seeing Otis's new car. Apparently, he came early to surprise his mother. Well, he did surprise her. I'm sure she'll remember it for quite some time. I know, right? Listen, honey, I think you can go to bed now. It's already so late and you have to get up early tomorrow. You're probably right. Wait, I think I can see someone. What? Really? Where? Whatever happens, please don't go after them. I won't. I'm pretty sure that's exactly who we're looking for. They're wearing the exact same outfit, too. They're acting strange. What are they doing? They looked at her yard and went back inside the house. Back inside the house? Which house? The Johnson family house up the street. No way. Don't they have a teenage son? Wait, could he be the thief? We can't accuse them with no evidence, right? What if it's just a misunderstanding? Well, are you absolutely certain he went inside their house? I'm positive. And he looked like the person from the camera footage? He did. He looked identical to them. I guess we'll have to let Mindy take care of this then. I'll go tell her what you saw. All right, I'll go get some sleep. Oh, please do. You've been such a trooper all night. I'm very impressed. Yes, well, you know, anyone would have done the same for their dear wife. For their dear wife or dear neighbor? Well, I think we both know the answer to that question. Don't tell Mindy, though. I don't want to incur her wrath. Louie, she's really not that scary. I think you're just that fearless. She's terrifying. I wouldn't want to be in the Johnson family's shoes right now. Who knows what she'll do to get a confession out of them? I guess we'll have to wait and see. I guess so. We've got the thief! Already? I thought you were going to confront him tomorrow morning. Well, I couldn't give him time to dispose of the evidence. Does Otis know about this? He seemed pretty on the fence about this whole thing. I pleaded with him to come with me and he gave in. He knows how much these decorations mean to me. Speaking of which, did you manage to retrieve the decorations? We're on our way to get them. Apparently, their no-good son took them to his friend's house for an upcoming party. Can you believe that? What a brat! You got him to confess? Of course I did. When I showed his parents the picture, they reluctantly confirmed it was him. It was smooth sailing from then on. I was about to give them a piece of my mind for lying to me earlier, but I guess their son's bedroom's on the first floor, and they are heavy sleepers. Anyway, I forgave them since they helped me catch him. That's good to know. But do you really have to drive to get your decorations right now? It's so late. They might not even answer the door. I'll take back what's mine at any cost. I'm going to threaten to call the police on them unless they return the decorations willingly. I'm sure they'll comply if they care about their children's futures. I see. Well, good luck. I hope you'll be able to get them back. Thank you, Grace. Tell Louie I said thanks, too. You've helped me out in my time of need. I'll never forget that. Oh, I'm sure anyone would have done the same. I'm not so sure about that. I called up so many of our neighbors, and they didn't even bother going through the security footage to help me look for clues. They're so selfish. I should have known not to expect anything from them. Everyone's only ever concerned with their own well-being. Well, all that matters is that you're going to get them back now, right? Yes, I suppose that's true. I'm sorry about the small misunderstanding earlier. Would you and your husband like to join us for dinner tomorrow? I'm sure you have your own plans, but you could drop in for a few minutes. Otis also wants to express his gratitude. Well, thank you. That's very kind of you to offer. I'll discuss it with Louie and let you know tomorrow, okay? Sure, no problem. You should probably go to bed now. It's almost morning. Good night. Good night to you, too. Hope it all goes well. I hope so, too. After some fighting and a lot of threats, Mindy ended up getting her Christmas decorations back. After the Johnsons begged and begged, she agreed to not press charges since he'd be moving out of state for college. For the first time in my life, I felt like she should have been a bit more merciless. I mean, what decent human being steals from their elderly neighbor? We have to keep an eye on that boy. God, am I going to end up turning into her? Anyway, we took Mindy up on her offer and visited her and Otis for dinner. We even gifted her that Ring doorbell. She told us Otis had given her something similar, but she'd refused to put it up since she believed in the integrity of this neighborhood. She had put up with stolen packages, but this was a whole other level of disrespect. Otis said he felt concerned for his mother's safety and asked her to move in with him. She'll be moving out after the holidays. As relieved as Louie and I felt, we still felt a tinge of sadness in our hearts. After all, she'd been living across the street since the day we bought this house. Still, we all agreed this was the best course of action for everyone involved.